Okay, guys, as promised, here's the ship. It's been dredged out. This is going to be a rather short video. Um, Today is Friday. I've got some things that need to get taken care of. I have a busy day tomorrow at my church, and then normally I'll try to record on Sunday, but this coming Sunday, a couple of family members have asked for some help, so I'm going to go help them. So watch for a video on Monday. Um, so anyway, the dredging is done. As you can see, I've dug this guy's boat out. Um, we'll go ahead and get back on the cart, and we're going to head back towards the new property because I have something a little more advanced prepared. That way it's not just a video of showing you the completed boat and then all of a sudden it's over. Okay. And yes, I know it's dark out again, which is why I used my statue to create a light token. It's cast a spell. It's similar to a torch, but not quite as bright. So as you can see, things are a little more lit up. Um, I don't necessarily need it on my end, but this is to help you guys with the video so that you can see a little easier. Okay, so I'm going to get off the cart. And if you watched yesterday's video, where was it? Somewhere around here. I think it was here, but I'm not 100% certain. Um, I ended up falling off the edge, and I drowned. And since I didn't have my tent with me, the last place that I had it placed was Crafter's Corner, and that's a little ways away. Um, so I went ahead and resurrected there, and then I got lost on the way back. Well, if you're anything like me and you've been a dummy and you've left your tent somewhere or can't find it, or maybe it's just rotted away for whatever reason, uh, if you have access to a loom, you can make another one, provided you have the cloth string. I don't know exactly where to get the cloth string just yet, but and actually, let's do this. Piece of square cloth. Let's see. String of cloth comes from spindle and cotton. Okay, or spindle and rags. Well, cotton's fairly plentiful. A spindle you would have to make. Carving knife and a log. You can make spindle or a crude knife and a log. Then you just got to find some cotton, and then you can make this the cloth strings. You find a loom somewhere. Maybe on your server there's a public area in the starting town, or maybe you know of somebody that has one that'll allow you to use it. Um, unlock it if it's locked on their property, so that you can use it to actually create the the square cloth with the cloth strings. You need 9 square pieces of cloth. You need 9 shafts, and we already know the shafts you can get from a log and your carving knife. You need 6 pegs, which come from the carving knife and shafts. So you need to actually make um, Well, I don't know exactly how many. I think probably 10, maybe 11 all total. Um, I ended up being a little excessive, and I made 6 additional shafts, and it was only taking a little piece off of each one to create a peg. So you could probably get away with 10. And then you need a rope tool, and I found this one that I have, so let's see. The rope tool requires fine carpentry, and it requires a plank and a shaft to start with, and 3 large nails. So that would be really easy. Then you need to find some wemp. Um, Harvest the wemp, extract the fibers from it. Uh, it's a lot like getting seeds from a pumpkin, or uh, I'll just show you. Open this up. I know I have wemp in here. There's wemp plants right there. I'll take one to show you. Okay, and you right click on the wemp plant and you crush it. You get the fibers. Or you can pick the seeds to be able to plant it so you can actually harvest more. But you crush it and it it turns into the wemp fibers. So now I have 3 in here. This is combined multiple times over to the point where it told me I couldn't combine anymore. And then I combined the rest into this one. So this is the new one right here. So you get 0.5 fibers from a wemp plant. You need the wemp fibers and the rope tool to make cordage rope. Oops, let's try the right window. Um, and this is to make the explorer tent. Um, okay, so you need the shaft and the square piece of cloth to start with. You need 6 cordage rope. You need 6 pegs. You need 8 additional shafts and 8 square pieces of cloth in addition to the original. So you need 9 cloth, 9 shafts, probably 10 shafts to be able to make the pegs, and you need 6 cordage ropes. Um, I didn't have any cordage rope, so I actually had to make those. And when you have 0, or well, I guess technically 1 rope making skill, you have to make several of them because I started off with a 6% chance, and I failed quite a bit. By the time I hit my 6th one, I was rope making skill 13, and I now have ah, if I can bring up the right window, I now have a 19% chance to make that same item. So I failed quite a bit. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a square piece of cloth, and it doesn't matter if you grab one, you grab the stack and the shaft, and we're going to find the explorer's tent. We have a 60% chance to make that. We only want 1 because I don't feel like running from Crafter's Corner all over again. I do have to go back there and finish getting the supplies, but not right now. It said I made one. Oh, it probably dropped it on the ground. Yep, right there. So let's kill the crafting window. We'll kill the bulk storage bin too. So that's what it's going to drop it on the ground. Okay, so we're going to add that to the crafting window. We need to add the rest of the items. And they all should add fairly well, except for maybe the cordage rope, I think is probably the only thing I'm going to have difficulty with. But I'm going to plant this. on this property so that if I fall into the water again and can't get out, I have a much closer place to get out from. Why is it saying I need 4 now? That's weird. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to make one more. Yeah, 'cause I have 7 shafts. I had 9. I know I had 9. Okay, that's fine. So we're just going to add this stuff. I'll have to make, I think I've got another shaft, but I'm going to have to make another square piece of cloth. So we want to get all this stuff put in first so that it's done and over with. Low on food too. Okay, the pegs are in there. You know what? Um, we're gonna pick this up. Oh, I guess I made 2 of them. Hmm, that's why. Okay, so this card over here, pretty sure I've got another shaft on this one. Yeah, so we'll grab that. We're gonna take, we don't know which one's which. Doggone it. Oh, okay, there's the one that's not finished. Put that on there. Um, I need cloth string. Oh, that's right. There wasn't enough room on the cart, so I had to put it elsewhere. Okay, so let's get the shafts added. And this does increase your fine carpentry skill. How, I don't know, because you're not actually making anything out of wood, really. But you would think that it would increase your, I don't know, tent making skill? Since there's something like 142 skills in the game or some crazy number like that. It's going to be difficult. Okay, so where'd those go? We're just going to pull all these. Just so we can finish this up. We only need to add one more. There we go. Now we can put these back in here. Uh, yeah, we'll see how these go. They might be easy. I don't know. And then we'll have to make another square piece of cloth. But that's pretty simple. Yeah, I kind of figured the rope was going to be a pain in the backside. Oh, come on, three more. Oh, I have no stamina. That's why. And we're not going to get any skill gain if there's no stamina. We definitely want to get skill gain. I usually pay a little closer attention to that, but I guess I was a little distracted. There we go. All that's done. So now I need to go grab that string. It should be in here. See, I'm starting to get a little more organized. Not that it looks like it, but I'm kind of remembering where some of this stuff's at. Okay, we're going to add this to the crafting window. We're going to grab the string. Uh, let's do this the right way. There we go. And we need one square piece of cloth. That's all we need. I do like how some of the ambient sounds actually are built into the game. I mean, operate a loom. It actually sounds kind of like a loom. Um, okay. You open a door. It sounds like a door. Rusty hinges and all, but okay. Square piece of cloth. Square piece of cloth. Right there. Whoa! And of course, it throws it back on the ground. Let's kill this. We'll kill the inventory window. So there you go. Same tent you get as a newbie, as far as I can tell. Same color, everything. Now I have somewhere to spawn here, and I think I'm actually going to move it. We'll put it over this way so it's not right in my way. And I'm not going to do anything with this area right here for the moment, so it can go here. We'll go place. Sure, that looks good. Oh, too far. There we go. See, that doesn't sound to me like putting up a tent. That sounded more like a fire roaring or something. Bellows for a forge, or I don't know. Ooh, that's right on the edge too. Hmm. Uh, I might be playing with fire there. End up dying in this water and resurrect there and fall right back in. Okay, so there you go. That's how to make a tent. In case you lost yours, and hopefully, if you ever get into that kind of a situation, you can find somebody that has a loom that will let you use it, and you can craft the rest of it. This window here is actually one of my favorite go-tos because I can type anything in here that's craftable in the game in any way. I mean, rope bridge, okay. Well, what do I need for rope bridge? Well, which kind of rope bridge? Um, let's say, we're going to do this one. You need your hand, you need rope double abutment. Well, what is that? When you double click it, um, oh, okay. It's a plan. That means you need to be at a tile border. So you'd go here, you activate your hand. Oh, sorry. I guess you need to be this way. Come on. Tile border. Add to crafting window. And I guess you just drag your hand. You do. Huh. I don't know. Let's I'll figure that one out and I'll get back to you. Let's see. So, okay, a wood bridge. Well, all of them require carpentry. That's something I'm a little more familiar with. Let's open this up so we can actually see what's here. With a wall on the right. Sure, why not? Okay, hammer, wood abutment with wall on right plan. So you'd have to probably search Wurmpedia and find out um, how to deal with these because they're not showing up. Is there a lore? No, there's not a lore. Let's go with something simpler then. Okay, I want to make a flower bed. Well, what kind of flower bed? Let's go with purple. So you got to start with a bouquet of purple flowers and a tile border. Well, how do I get the bouquet of purple flowers? Geez, this isn't just not cooperating with me. So I guess some things you would have to search Wurmpedia for or ask in your help chat if you're on a public server. Most of it should be fairly straightforward. Um, let's see. Okay, iron fences. There you go. Tile border and a hammer, and then you need stone bricks and fence bars. Well, if you don't know how to make the stone bricks, you can double click on the stone bricks, and this, I swear, if this pops a blank window up at me, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, chisel and rock shards. And that's how I get through a lot of this. Is I'll just keep double clicking on stuff to figure out how to make it, and then I try it. Um, the cordage rope, I had no clue. I uh, went through here and I said I want to make a tent. So I typed it in, double click the explorer tent, opened it up. Okay, I know how to make a shaft. Because of yesterday's video, I know how to make a square piece of cloth. What else do I need? Oh, well, there's something new. So I double clicked on it. And it said that I needed rope tool and wemp fiber. Well, the wemp fiber is fairly easy. You can get that from the plants. How do I make a rope tool? Plank, shaft, and large nails. That's pretty easy. I can do that. Um, and then since I already had a rope tool, I just needed the wemp fiber. Well, I already had a bunch of that up here in the bulk storage bin as well. So I combined a bunch and opened up the crafting window, put the two of them in there, and it said I had a 6% chance of making it. I'm not going to let that discourage me. I'm going to keep trying to make it specifically to work that skill up, and because I needed the six cordage ropes. Easy enough. It. I was already resigned to being able to having to sit here for 45 minutes if I had to, just making six silly pieces of rope, just to be able to have everything I needed, be able to show you guys what to do. Eventually, I'll make a house and a bed, and I plan on pretty much showing you guys the entire journey of turning this into a full-on deed. Yes, I still have to deal with the horse. I haven't done that yet. Um, I was more focused on having content for this video, fixing my death issue, and giving um, an easy out, and yeah, getting the dredging done and all that. Um, so, all right. Well, I hope you guys liked the video. Um, if you did, go ahead and hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe if you want. I don't do this for monetization. I do this to be able to put out content for you guys to see what the game's really like and what you're involved in. If you decide to start playing the game, there are other content creators out there. There's a few of us that are putting out new videos fairly regularly, especially right now. Qzar is on Wurm Online. Old Biddy Gaming is on her own private server on Wurm Unlimited. Soren Mark is on Wurm Unlimited on I believe, a public server or public private. It's a private server that's open to the public. Let's put it that way. It's not password protected. And then Crafty Joe is on Wurm Online. Um, Wurm Online, Wurm Unlimited. It's the same game. The only difference is Wurm Online gets the updates from the developers. Wurm Unlimited doesn't. And Wurm Unlimited is the private servers that people make, whereas Wurm Online is the official public servers. You're still going to play the same game. Yes, there's some minor differences. Maybe the UI looks a little different, or what have you. But for the most part, you're jumping in to be able to enjoy the game, and that's what matters. Uh, I let's see, two of them should be good. Since I'm talking to you, I may as well eat. Uh, I watched today's video from from old old Biddy Gaming, and I've linked her channel in the description of several of my videos. I'll go ahead and link it again in this video. Uh, so go check the description if you want to go check her stuff out. Today she was showing, and explaining about fishing. Well, that's probably going to be an episode that I do later on, but you know, um, she does different things. She had a video showing, care for animals, husbandry, mostly grooming. She went into her mine a few times, and although her GM character um, made the mine, she's using a level 1 character. Well, there is no levels in the game. She's starting off with a brand new character with no skills in anything, with no skill bonuses to the server, no action timer bonuses. I mean, she's going hardcore, um, and she's doing all the work herself. So it shows you what a real, or it gives you a really uh, good look at what the game really is like without any server buffs, so to speak. Um, a lot of the private servers on Wurm Unlimited have, um, 5 times or 10 times, 15 times. I've seen one server had a 50-time skill bonus, and that's all well and good, but it's way different than the official Wurm online servers. Wurm online servers, I believe, there is no multipliers. Skills are, or the action timers are what they are. The skill bonuses are just one time, and that's what old Biddy Gaming's doing. She's going the hardcore, flat out, no benefit route. But she went into her mine a couple of days ago. Man, it was impressive. But then she later came back and said, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have had my GM character make the mine so big. Um, and you know, she wanted a smaller mine. So at some point, she may decide, you know what? I'm just going to kind of make my own mine without my GM character and do it my way. Maybe not. I know she's working on expanding or tunneling. Um, I believe to the west. She chose a spot in the middle of the wall, and recently she found a silver vein in there that she didn't know about. And I mean, it's so interesting watching what other people are going through, and when they discover something, if you're watching the video, you discover it at the same time. They point it out, you see what's going on. I mean, it's fascinating to see what other people go through when they're playing the game. So go check her out. Check out Soren Mark and Qzar and Crafty Joe. Or there's a lot of older videos out there. Um, and if you're a content creator making episodes of Worm or doing tutorials or whatever, let me know in the comments below. I'll go check your channel out and see what kind of videos you got, and you may get a spot in one of my videos as well. But that's all I got for today. So hope you guys enjoyed. Again, leave a comment, like if you want, subscribe if you want. I don't say that every video. I don't like pushing the issue, but it really does help me and the other content creators out if you like their videos. Um, I mean, YouTube analytics are difficult to pin down, but it does help with the analytics, and it gets my videos out there a little more for other people that might be interested in the game but don't know where to look. It allows for my videos to be one of the ones that they can see. Um, so if you think that these videos are worthy of hitting or of giving a thumbs up, that just means that it's that one little step closer to somebody else being able to see and possibly enjoy the game as well. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you probably Monday in the next video. We're probably going to end up. We'll either do some more cleanup, we'll do some terraforming, or we'll go back over that way and finish working the road because I want to run that road from way over there by the boat all the way through the property and probably up this hill to there's a main road up there. But that way I've got a main road coming through the property here, and um, but there's a lot of things in store. A lot of different little projects that we can do. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see, or what you think I might, or what I should work on next, or what you'd like to see me work on, leave that in the comments. I take all the comments. What is he doing? Silly guard. Where are you going, dude? Always the unexpected. Anyway, I take all of my viewers' comments very seriously, and I try to respond as quick as I can. I do try to respond to all of them. If they're, you know, if it's not just bashing. If it's bashing, I'll probably just remove the comment from the channel. I don't like doing that. I just ask you. I mean, if you've got something negative to say, be respectful about it. Um, and as long as you're respectful, I have no problem. Even if it's if you thought this video was absolutely terrible, tell me so, but be respectful about it, and that comment will stay there because I believe that everyone's opinion does matter. So, yeah. All right. Well, oh, there goes the mouse again. But yeah, if you've got any ideas or suggestions on what I should do with the property, let me know, and we'll see if we can work it out in a future video. All right, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.